Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Bertone, and today guys I'm about to show you a tutorial how to play JoJo Adventure Eyes of Heaven on the PC with the Rpcs3 Emulator. Now the tutorial basically very simple and easy. All you guys have to do is go to the website rpcs3.net, which I'll leave in the description down below of this video. Make sure you guys check that out. Now when you get to the website, you're gonna go to the download page obviously, and then you're gonna download for Windows. Now it's very important for you guys to have a compressed zip file opener, something like WinRAR or 7-zip. Any one of those two, or anything that can open compressed zip files is good. Basically I'm basically waiting for this to finish the downloading. It's 17 megabytes, which is, I believe it will take a quick second, but usually when I'm recording, things usually take a little bit longer than usual. So I'm waiting for this to load up real quick. It may take a couple of more seconds now. Alright, after it finished downloading, you're gonna open it up. Basically, I'm gonna click on it one time. Show me all this. You're gonna press close, minimize this. Now you're gonna make a new folder. Basically how you make a new folder is you left click, go to new, go to folder and name it Rpcs3 or PlayStation 3 Emulator. It's really anything you can name it. It really doesn't matter to me. And after that, you're basically gonna drag all of this to the left side. Of your folder. Alrighty, and after that, I'm gonna close this up. Close that one up too. And then before you open it up, you're gonna need a firmware installer, which I will also leave in the description down below. This is based from the official PlayStation website, a firmware installer. You need this. You basically need this to trick the emulator to thinking you're playing a PlayStation 3. That's basically what emulation is. Basically tricking your PC to thinking you're playing the emulator. Like say for example PS3, PS2, all of that. I'm just gonna download this. There's like 200 megabytes, so it's not gonna take too long. I for one already did this, so I'm not gonna do this again, so I'm just gonna cancel it. But I'll leave in the description down below for the firmware installer. It's very important for you guys to have this, or else you will not play any games on this emulator. After that, we're gonna open it up for the very first time. It's gonna be the exe file, and then when you get right here, you're gonna check mark these two boxes, press continue. After that, you're gonna install the firmware. You go to file, and then you go to start install firmware, and it should be in your download section right here. And then you just basically wait. The first section of this is going to be quick, but the second one is going to be a little bit much more longer. Alright, and then you press OK. It's going to install something else, but this is going to be a little bit much more longer. Alrighty, now we're gonna mess around with the pads and the configuration settings. I'm gonna plug in my Xbox One controller. I would advise you guys to use a Xbox or a PlayStation controller because this works best with the emulator. Since I'm using an Xbox controller, this is going to be my input for the Xbox controller. I'm gonna save it, and after that we're gonna mess with the configuration settings. The settings we're really gonna mess around with today is the GPU and audio settings. It's very important with the audio settings that we're going to be messing around with it today, because this game I forgot a way how to fix the audio for it. Alright, so when you get here, you're going to pick Vulkan, because Vulkan gives you the best performance. You can put this time 16, and after audio, and after you're done with that, you're going to audio. I advise you to convert to 16-bit. You're obviously going to put this all the way down, and you're going to enable this. And after that, you save it, and now you're all set to go. This is very important for the audio, because later on in the video I'm gonna show you how to fix the audio, and I'm going to make future videos how to fix other audios for other games, because I noticed the audio does not work for certain games on this emulator, and I figured out a way how to fix that. But that's another video. But now, after we got the firmware installed, our pad settings on set up correctly, and we got the configuration settings set up to the way the game is supposed to be played, now you're going to need the game. Now, I always have to make the disclaimer just to protect myself. Only do this if you have the hard copy or digital copy of JoJo Adventure Eyes of Heaven on the PS3. If you don't have the digital copy or hard copy, I do not advise you guys downloading games off the internet at all. I do not condone it at all. I'm not responsible for whatever happens to you if you download it off the internet. I'm not responsible for that. The reason why I'm showing this video is for the people who actually have the game either digitally or hard copy, because I know a lot of people do not want to jailbreak their PS3 just to dump a game. And after when you dump the game out of your disc, the disc is useless. It's not, you're not able to play any games at all with the disc at all, because all the files from the disc is dumped onto your PC. And I know a lot of people don't want to go through that, because I know a lot of people want to keep their hard copy, and also they want to play it on the PC. So this is the video basically for you guys, and this fall under fair use. I'm allowed to emulate my games on the PC as that setup. I advise you guys to make a new folder. Basically, how you do that again is go to new folder and then name it JoJo Eyes of Heaven, or like I did, Eyes of Heaven, something like this. And now when you download all three of your RARs, you should see in your download section something like this: 1, 2, 3. The thing I would advise you guys to do is copy all three of these. You left click, extract files. Now wherever you made a new folder, Eyes of Heaven, just click on Eyes of Heaven, press OK, and after that we'll do its magic. iPhone already did this, so I'm not going to do this again. So make sure you do all three of them at the same time. If you don't do it all three at the same time, it will not work. You cannot do it one at a time. You can do it all. You got to do it all three together. It's very important for you guys to do that. And then after you do that, it should look something like this. If it doesn't look nothing like this, that means you did something wrong, and I advise you guys to do it again. But you guys shouldn't get it wrong, because I showed you how to do it properly. And then after that, we're gonna be booting up the game. And basically how you do that, you go to File, Boot Game, Desktop. You're gonna click on it. You're gonna click on here, and when you get here, do not click on anything else. Just press select folder. Just wait a little bit, and then voila. Okay, it's very important to know that when you do this for the very first time, the first time is gonna take a long time, but I guarantee you the second time you boot this up, this process is gonna only take like 10 seconds. That's how I usually work with this emulator. But the first time is usually gonna be the longest time, so that pain is usually away. When you boot it up the second time or third time or anything after the first time, this process is gonna be very fast, because you already have your shader set up and all that. So be patient, just wait. It may take a while, it may take like, say like a good 5 to 10 minutes max. It's not that big a deal, because this is the only time you're gonna be going through this. Usually when you boot up the game for a very first time on this emulator, it's gonna usually take long. But the second time, third time, fourth time, fifth time, sixth time, you get the point. This process is gonna be a little bit much more faster. Trust me. Alrighty, after that you should have the game booting up, but I'm exactly not done yet. There's a couple more things you guys need to do, and I'm gonna show you guys right now. First thing first, I'll leave in the description down below to this website. Basically, you're gonna copy all these links. You gotta do them one at a time. Make sure you guys do that one at a time. Press copy, and you basically gonna paste this, and then after you paste it, you press enter, and it's gonna automatically download for the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Do this for the first 5 of them, and this is his own download link, which I'm gonna show you guys. It doesn't automatically download like these other 5, but I'm gonna show you guys right now. Just paste it, just enter it. The link. Alright, and then you just press. You will see the download option here, but since I already downloaded it, it's gonna give me the save option. But first time you see this, it's gonna do the download link. You're just basically gonna download it, and then after that, go into your download section, and these basically gonna, the 5 that I told you to download, you're basically gonna drag it to your emulator. Then you're gonna click on it, click on the emulator, and press yes to all. And this is gonna be really quick, and then you're all set. And then after that, you do one more thing. Since the other one is gonna be a RAR file, I suggest you guys to basically just drag it and then put it in your download section, or you can put it in the desktop. The folder should look something like this, basically. Something like this, and then you're just basically gonna drag this onto here, and click on the emulator, press yes, okay, and then after that, click on this, go to updates. Basically gonna do this one at a time. Oops, I'll accidentally click on it just to open it. Just drag it right here, click on your emulator again, yes, okay for that one. Basically do this one at a time for all of them. This is just before you get the DLC and fix your audio. So if you want the best experience possible, make sure you guys do this. Click on it again. Alright, I accidentally click on it. Okay, click on it and then press yes, and then after that, you're all set. You should be able to play the game. It's pretty easy. I showed you guys it actually boots up, but after you do this, you should have all the DLC, and you shouldn't have any audio problems. So that's about it. I showed you guys everything you guys need to do. If you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure you guys to leave a like, share, and subscribe if you guys are new, because I'll be making more videos like this in the future. And yeah, this is your boy Berrytoon, and I'm out, guys.